What's going on YouTube? This is Chris from Millennium Bulby TCG, and today we have my Fiendsmith Chimera deck profile. So it's my first time playing Fiendsmith, so if you guys see anything I'm doing wrong, I've been looking at a lot of different lists, different strategies, let me know down below. Let's get into deck profile. So starting off with the Chimera package, we are playing 3 Nightmare Apprentice. She's a good special summon. Just discard 1, get some stuff you need in the grave. Very beneficial. Add illusion monster from deck to hand, so she's a searcher as well. Then we're playing 3 of the Cornfield Coddle. Codal, however you want to say it. You know, he has some protection effects. Very helpful. Then we're also playing 3 of Mirror Sword Knight. He's one of your starters. I'm considering dropping him down to 2. Just because, you know, searchability in this deck got increased, and we have 3 of the Gazelle King of Mythical Claws. So you have 6 starters right here, plus 3 searchers. So I'm thinking about cutting down Swords Knight. This is a 45 card deck, so I'm thinking about trimming this to get more consistent. We are playing 2 Big Wing Baphomet. I like 2 because 1, I feel like more bad things can happen. They can banish it, you can't get it back. I don't know, just having 2 is okay. It doesn't brick that much. I am playing 45 cards, like I just said, so you don't see in your hand as often. I'm also playing 1 Diabell's, the original Sin Keeper. You can cheek her out a couple different ways, so that's why I play her in the main instead of the side. But she is one of the cards I will side out first if need be. So that's it for the monsters for Chimera. So I'm gonna grab these guys. Now I guess we'll just dive into the package. I'm playing 2 Fiendsmith Engraver, the 1 Lurry, and the 1 Lacrima. So she's another normal summon. She's a light fiend. So this is, I'm again new to this engine. So you guys have any tips? Let me know down below. But I wanted to test her out because A, you know, pulling her is pretty cool. B, just, you know, she helps get the engine going. She's a fiend. She's light, level 4. Use some synergies with the Chimera package with her. It's not that big of a deal. Some more of the odd cards, you know, I'm playing. I guess we'll say it's not really odd, but it's kind of mainstream now. But I got the Evil Hero package of Sinister Necro and a Dusted Gold. So this is just for your Dark Fusion plays. Again, he's a fiend as well. Both of them are fiends. He's a light fiend. Just another way to get a Dark Fusion spell to you pretty quickly. More combos for Fiendsmith. So you'll see. 2 Edge Imp Chain. Help search Patchwork. Another body. Just pretty self-explanatory. Everyone knows what this card does by now. Moving on to some of the spells. We'll get the 1 Fiendsmith Track. We're playing the 1 Dark Fusion. I know most people have been cutting this in their profiles. I want to try it out first before I cut it right away. See kind of how it feels. I don't know. Just something to play around with right now. I'm playing 3 Fright for Patchwork. I could probably cut this down to 2. I don't know. Again, just kind of testing out the waters. So we'll see. I'm also playing 2 Polymerization. A lot of people cut this down to 1 in their builds I saw, and then I'm playing the 3 Chimera Fusion. So I don't know, in this package, I could potentially lose 2-3 cards here if I need to, which will help my consistency probably, but this deck is here to fuse. You want to see the fusion. Alright, like it's just, that's your whole strategy. You're here to fuse, you're here to make sure you can facilitate your plays. Gosh, I don't know, I'm talking so bad today, guys. I apologize. But yeah, so pretty basic package for most of that. Moving on to some other spells we play. I guess we'll round out the spell traps here. I got 2 Triple Tactics Talent. I like this card too. I don't like that 3. 3 feels bricky, 2 feels right. I got the 1-ofs Called by the Grave. Generic removal. I got the one Monster Reborn. I like Reborn so far. I have to play test a lot more, guys, so, you know. But Reborn feels good. You can bring back some stuff that you can use. You can get your Fiendsmith package going again. You can get your Chimera package going again. Ice cards stay under special summon, so it helps out. The one Foolish Burial, just to set some cards into the grave. Start these plays going as well, because getting them out of the grave and in the grave also works. I opt not to play hand traps in this build. I'm doing some board breaker shenanigans. So we got 3 Book of Eclipse. And I got 3 Forbidden Droplet. So Droplet, good card. This format especially. This deck, doesn't play Shifter. So having Droplet in the main, it doesn't conflict with anything. Book of Eclipse, it's good generic. It can stop a lot of your opponent's effects from popping off. I like it. It can help. And especially if you're going second, then you can just automatically turn your opponent's board they built up for the last 10 minutes face down, and you can start your combos off. I'm playing the one Angel statue, so, that means you guys know I'm playing a silly rabbit in the extra deck. So, I mean, it just doesn't brick too much. I only seen it in the hand 1 time so far, so that's it for the spell and traps. I know I'm kind of running through his deck profile here. Moving on to the extra deck. So we're going to break this up a couple different ways. So we'll start with the Chimera fusions. We got the 1 Chimera King of Phantom Beasts, the 2 Baphomet Mythical King of Phantom Beast, the 1 Chimera the Illusion Beast. Honorary guys, we got the 1 Guardian Chimera, so we're playing Bali, and the 1 Magnum the Reliever. So he's also a Fiend Light, so he fits in 2 categories here, but I group him in with these guys more often than not. So I only need 1 Chimera King of Phantom Beast now. The hand rip isn't that important anymore. What is more important is the Baphomet. That's why we're playing 2 of him and not of anyone else here. He's very generic. He can do a lot of different things in this deck. I mean, I don't know. He's just a really good card right now for this build and strategy. Send 1 Beast, Fiend, or Illusion Monster from deck to graveyard. That can start so many different plays for you, depending on what you opened, what you need. Just getting to him, he can open the door for a lot. 1 Chimera Illusion Beast, in case you got a chance to OTK, you take advantage of that. The Guardian Chimera, we run Poly in this build. He's good generic. You brick on some guards. You got some stuff you don't want to use, just fuse them off. We have plenty of options to use. And the 1 Magnum, I mean, he's been in this deck since day 1. I mean, he came in the same set of these guys. He's also honorary for the Fiendsmith cards as well because of what we're playing next. So we got 1 Necrocrypt Princess, 1 Aerial Eater, and then we're playing a little bit of the Fiendsmith package in the links. So we'll just address those now. The Requiem and the Sequence. So I was kind of like comparing a lot of different lists because I did not really play Fiendsmith until recently. I just got the engine not too long ago, as I keep saying. Sorry. So I know Requiem is important. Sequence, he's another way just to get to another light Fiend, and I know we need to generate that as well. He's a Fiend, she's a Fiend. There's fusion targets. We got the 1 that was good that was banned. So these guys were trying to go 2 Fiend same tribute and 1 monster equipped with a monster and a Fiend monster, which Requiem facilitates, so you can get to your Fiends. And then she can draw a card too, which is always helpful. Sometimes you need an extra combo piece or an extra extender just to keep going. So I'm not familiar with this package. I won't talk too much about it. So we'll just play test here more and do some more research and see what we can do here, guys. So as I mentioned, those 2 links, I'm only playing 1 other one. It is the Silhouette Rabbit. 2 effect monsters. You're going to have illusion monsters in this deck a lot more, so he facilitates perfectly here. Playing the 1 of Chaos Angel because you can make it with the Mirror Sword Knight and the Apprentice, which you will see them both together a lot. So Chaos Angel, good card, generic. Going into the XYZs, I'm playing 3. So Superstar, Slayer Tythone, Sky Crisis. He is working into almost all my decks right now. He's very generic. You get stopped, here you go. Now you have a problem to deal with. That's how I treat him, at least personally. He's a good card to have in here. I know not a lot of people play him, so just facilitate more plays here. I'm playing the 1 DD King Wave High King Caesar. Sorry guys. Another Fiend, 2 level 6s. You can get level 6s out pretty fast in this deck with Apprentice and the Fiendsmith Engraver. So he can facilitate some, you know, negates, spell trap monster. He's pretty good. And then the last card in my extra deck is Evil Solar Lars. I like the idea of Lars in this deck. Playtesting more, let me know if I keep him or not. I know typically you're playing one or the other in builds. I like Lars as a, you know, he's good on paper. So we'll see if I test him out more, see how he does. He's a quick effect, detach 2. And then, you know, target one face of card your opponent controls and gets effects dealing turn. So you have one problem card you can't get around with the board breakers. Go into Lars, get rid of it, and then get the effect. Beat over it with something, you're going to fuse off a bunch. So, I don't know. This deck I am new to, so I'm still trying to figure out how this all works. So if you guys have any suggestions down below, please let me know. The Azamina cards is something I really want to look into as well. I already have all the fusions, it's just that spell. The spell that's like was $40, I think last time I looked, used to be 50. So this deck, I played the old Chimera, the Fiendsmith's new, but definitely something I can definitely push through. Hope you guys like the profile. Let me know what changes you would make down below. And if you guys don't know, on the channel here, we are going to be giving away a box, Walmart box, of Rage the Abyss when we hit 100 subscribers. So if you guys aren't already and you're watching this video, you can kind of subscribe to the channel, watch me grow with the deck, because I will be updating this deck every couple of weeks. I'm going to be testing this one out here as well more. So I love the Yugius feel, the Apprentice and the Gazelle and the Chimera. So I'm going to keep playing this one until at least Malice makes me not be able to. So if you guys like the video, again, leave a like, comment down below. 100 subscriber giveaway. So it's worth just giving a follow, subscribe, guys. Most importantly, though, thank you for watching and happy collecting.